All right. You can make it short about that one. So apparently there's ghost hunters. There's ghost hunters in there doing a video right now. I don't want to disturb them. They beat us to it. But we are here at the Screaming Tunnels.
In Niagara Falls, Ontario.
In Niagara Falls, Ontario. How many people are on this fucking road?
Quote unquote, it's the NC Explorer's Dark Side, and like we want to do more, but we don't want to be trespassing.
No.
So
We've sent out a bunch of emails to some places around here just to try and hear back.
Yeah.
We haven't had much luck yet, but
yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
figure any experience we can get might help us get into some other places, but
Do you have matches?
We don't.
no.
She has matches.
Yeah, we've heard the stories of
Yeah.
the tunnel for sure, but
So you guys are from around this area?
yeah.
That's what I
If it's something really relevant, it's kind of like, that's cool. But when we were down at Penhurst, we got some pretty cool stuff. And we were in the basement of one of the buildings. And like, all of a sudden I got freezing cold, like out of nowhere.
And
Wow.
Came over, felt, and it was freezing cold just around me. So that was a cool experience.
And over Vox, which is kind of like Spirit Box on the
Yeah,
app,
that's the one where
it
you
said icy right afterwards.
Yeah.
So after it said about feeling cold. And then we were also, when we were in Gettysburg, there's a one app that can generate AI images using the surrounding energy. So we were using that and asking some questions. And I asked at one point, what do you do for fun? And so it was a little while, and then we got an image that had a green apple in it, and I was kind of like, that's random. It doesn't mean anything.
We wrote it off as it being
A little bit later, we got another image involving a green apple. This was kind of, I was like, that's kind of weird, a weird coincidence that we get it twice. And then a third time we got that. So we're like, this has to mean something. So we ended up searching up green
Apple,
apples,
Gettysburg.
and it came up with apparently soldiers had occasionally thrown green apples at each other.
As if
for
like a
fun,
snowball
as like
fight.
a, yeah, to
So it's
entertain
really
themselves.
relevant.
So just the fact that that actually came up with something relevant and getting that image 3 different times.
Yeah,
it was
that's
pretty,
cool.
It's really cool.
It was pretty interesting for sure.
So yeah, on the REM pod in here, the temperature sensor keeps going off, but we keep getting drafts through here, so you can't really trust that. But
Yeah.
haven't had any movement or anything on it. Yeah.
I mean, you're not always going to get something. So
No.
it's just
Oh,
fun to try
yeah.
it out, and I mean, like, it's an interesting, like.
Actually, sometimes what they do is if you don't if you ignore them for a while, sometimes they'll actually go and like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like if they like feel comfortable, they'll like just kind of like, just come just because they're not like scared.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like our basis is just come, try to explore, see if we can communicate with
Yeah.
anything, and like at most be respectful, right?
Yeah.
We're not into provoking or like trying to anger anything. Like I just
Oh,
feel
yeah.
like that's not going to get you anywhere if there is anything.
Not you guys aren't like Zach Baggins.
Nope, definitely not.
We watched him a while ago, then we stopped. We're like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, like here's
Have
the,
you heard of Project Fear though? Headphones in, but stuff will come through that every once in a while. Like I said, it's
You have to take it with a grain
Yeah.
of salt. You're
Some
also
stuff are
trying
relevant.
to interpret things a certain way, so you're going to try to find relevance in something that maybe isn't there.
but it's interesting. It's fun.
oh
We
yeah.
need to get one of those cat balls. 'Cause I've
How
been wanting
are they
to get-
expensive?
No,
I got a
they're not.
pack of 4 for like $6 on Amazon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not expensive.
Now we got the pack, and a couple of them weren't working, but it's like
I
that
mean,
cheap.
so cheap.
Do you have like that app that like talks?
That's this
Yeah,
one now.
so
If I
the-
take, I'll just take my headphones out. We have it on our headphones.
You have to be
so-
careful about what ones you get, like what
Yeah.
app you get, because some of
Oh.
them will say on there that like they're just for entertainment. So
Yeah, we really looked into this one because Amy's Crypt she's
Is-
really
she's
good
the
too. Does a lot of
developer of
debunking.
Ghost Tube.
Doesn't
So-
freak out when she gets something. It's her and her husband.
Yeah.
They're from the UK, but they'll go all around the world. They made this app, and they actually said they have ways to make sure people aren't putting their own database in there, just so
Yeah.
it says words, and then they're all surprised. So
Yeah.
it's literally, they have filters and security things in there to make sure it's not just saying random stuff.
Is it free or no?
It's a membership, like $4 a month.
It is
So-
free though for like a certain amount of
But yes,
use.
these
So
stuff
like
will
you
start
can use
coming
it free
through.
to try it out for, I don't know what's, how much.
We do have a spirit box too with us.
Nice job.
Sometimes can work.
Yeah,
Yeah,
check
this
it.
one will just see stuff will come through. Now, some of it will just be radio signals and stuff, so that you can't. But when you get a really clear sentence, sometimes it's kind of cool. But
Yeah.
some of it's not relevant, but then you can ask questions around what it's
Yeah.
saying to see if it says something else.
That's what my thing is with the spirit box. It's like when we were in Tombstone at the Birdcage Theater, it came clear to me who are you? Like very crystal clear. And I'm like, whoa, that was weird. But it's like I don't know.
Yeah. Well, there's another app she was using. It has a word database in it
So
too.
yeah, it works like.
Have you ever heard of the Ovilus?
Yeah,
where it'll
where it
spit out
generates, like,
words?
it has a word
Has a
bank
word
and, like,
database.
So we are at the Screaming Tunnels at the moment. We have arrived here and made some new friends. They are actual ghost hunters too. Sounds like there's some action going on.
It wasn't a big floor, it was actually for EVP. That's what it's called. EVP. It had EVP before, but that wasn't really a lot of use. But actually, one of the things, when we were in Lake Shawnee, we were all standing by this grave. There's a grave for these 3 little kids. And then all of a sudden, we were all silent. All of a sudden, we could hear, what did we hear? We saw,
We heard a
hi?
hello, hi, and then all of a sudden you heard a ha 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 ha.
I didn't hear the ha ha ha.
No, it's on there.
Okay. But I'm just saying I didn't hear it. But it was clear as day, like, and we're just like, who said that? Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? And we actually got some really good. My friend is very sensitive to that kind of stuff. And this what EMF detector? Yeah, the EMF detector got a lot, and she asked it, do you want to come home with me? It lights up. And then she asked, do you want to come home with her, him, through the whole group? Didn't light up. I'm like, Chelsea, you're gonna get haunted by a stupid demon child, and like, it's gonna be your fault. So, alright, you wanna do this shit?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I thought, did some action start already? Or, because you guys were laughing, I thought,
No, I was laughing because it
This said they're
there.
Americans.
they're Americans.
Yeah, it came through and said they're Americans.
Wow.
No, I know, that's how I was like
I can turn
laughing.
it off though if you're recording.
No. Keep it on. Keep it on. It actually helps us because we don't have.
Okay, so, why don't you tell them, bro, what this myth is?
All right. The myth is if you strike a match and in the middle of the
Worry about middle yet.
Yeah.
thing,
Tunnel.
middle of the tunnel, it